Breaking news: Coco Gauff's 2026 season. The surprising reign of double faults and what's next. Tennis has always been a sport of precision, of fractions of a second, of millimeters on the line, of confidence rising and falling like tides. And in 2026, no player embodied these extremes more than Coco Gauff, the young American superstar whose explosive rise stunned the world and whose unexpected struggle with double faults became one of the most dramatic stories of the tennis year. How did one of the sport's brightest talents, a Grand Slam champion and former world number 3, find herself leading an unwanted statistic? And what does this surprising phase truly mean for her future? The answers reveal a story far deeper than simple errors on a serve. This is a tale of Coco Gauff's 2026 season, a season of brilliance, pressure, frustration, growth, reinvention, and the question everyone is asking: what's next? The year that started with promise. The 2026 season began with fireworks for Coco Gauff. She entered the year ranked firmly within the top 5. Her fitness was unmatched. Her confidence felt unshakable. Her mental game seemed sharper than ever. Analysts predicted a second Grand Slam, a run to world number 1, a potential dominance era. But tennis, as always, had other plans. From her very first events, something felt slightly off. Her baseline shots, fierce. Her movement, flawless. Her mindset, composed. But then there was a serve. Not the whole serve, just one part of it. The second serve. The kryptonite she didn't expect. The shocking statistic that caught the world's attention. By mid-February, a jaw-dropping stat made headlines. Coco Gauff led the WTA in double faults. Fans were confused. Commentators were stunned. Opponents were quietly relieved. How could the same Coco Gauff who once delivered clutch serves under pressure suddenly struggle with the simplest element of tennis mechanics? It wasn't just that she hit double faults. It was the timing of them. Match points, break points, tie-break moments. Her second serve became a ticking time bomb. But behind the numbers was a story no one yet understood. The pressure of expectation. Coco Gauff was never just an athlete. She was a phenomenon. By 2026, she had global endorsements. She carried American tennis on her back. She was a role model for millions. She had become a cultural voice. She was expected to win, always. Pressure, when invisible, is often heavier than any serve. Her coach later revealed during a press interview, "When you're Coco Gauff, every tournament feels like a final, even the warm-up matches. And pressure does strange things to technique, especially to the second serve, the most mental shot in tennis. The breaking point match. The peak of Gauff's double fault crisis came in her quarterfinal match at the 2026 Miami Open, a packed stadium, American crowd, primetime match under bright lights. In the second set tiebreak, Gauff hit 1 double fault, 2 double faults, 3 double faults, and then the unthinkable, a 4th at set point. The commentators went silent. Fans covered their faces. Coco stared at her racket as though it belonged to someone else. She lost the match, but she lost something more than that, a piece of her rhythm, a sliver of her confidence. Suddenly, the headlines weren't about her victories. They were about her faults. The internet reacts, some with support, some with criticism. Social media became a battleground. Supporters said, "Coco is still young, give her time." Even Serena had serving slumps. "She'll figure it out." Critics argued, "She needs a new coach. She's mentally cracking. She'll never win another slam like this." Coco saw the comments. She admitted later, "I tried not to look, but sometimes curiosity wins." But instead of letting the noise break her, something within her hardened. The slump wasn't a sign of decline. It was a call to evolve. Coco goes into rebuild mode. After the disappointing Miami result, Coco made a bold decision. She restructured her entire service technique. A risky move midseason. Players rarely overhaul form during tournaments. It can backfire. But Coco wasn't playing for comfort. She was playing for longevity. Her team brought in a biomechanics analyst, a sports psychologist, a new serving consultant, a performance tracker. They studied her. Toss height, shoulder rotation, wrist angle, momentum shift, ball contact timing, pressure responses. It was tennis meets science. And slowly, painfully, progress began. The unexpected silver lining. Though her double faults continued, something remarkable began to emerge. Her ground strokes became stronger. Her movement became sharper. Her fighting spirit grew fiercer. Because where her serve faltered, her determination doubled. Commentators began calling her the comeback queen of 2026. She won matches where she hit 12, 14, even 17 double faults. Because she compensated with brilliance elsewhere. She strutted across the court like a warrior who refused to lose to her own shadow. And fans fell in love with her even more. The match that turned everything around. The turning point arrived at Wimbledon 2026. Third round. Gauff faced a big server with powerful returns. Experts predicted a disaster. But Coco stepped onto the grass with a steadiness no one expected. She had only 4 double faults the entire match, her lowest count in months. Not perfect, but progress. She raised her arms after match point, not because she won the match, but because she won a battle against herself. Her coach said afterward, this wasn't Coco defeating her opponent. This was Coco defeating doubt. And the world felt it, from struggle to motivation. By the U.S. Open, Gauff was no longer the player with double faults. She was the player who survived them. The narrative shifted from what's wrong with Coco to how is she still winning despite this? Her resilience became her weapon. Young players looked up to her. Coaches praised her discipline. Fans admired her transparency. Coco didn't hide the struggle. She embraced it. In one interview, she said, double faults don't define me. They're just a part of my journey. The final tournament of the season and a message to the world. In her final 2026 event, what's next for Coco Gauff? So, what does the future hold? 1. A new serve, stronger than ever. Her rebuilt technique isn't just a fix. It's a foundation for the next decade. 2. A mentally tougher Coco. 2026 hardened her mindset in a way victories never could. 3. A renewed chase for world number 1. The double fault crisis slowed her, but didn't stop her. 4. A bigger legacy. Fans will remember 2026 not for the errors, but for her evolution. 5. A warning to the WTA Tour. If Coco Gauff could be dangerous with a shaky serve, imagine her when it becomes consistent again. Epilogue. The Queen of Resilience. Coco Gauff's 2026 season was not a collapse. It was a crucible, a fire that didn't burn her. It forged her. In a sport obsessed with perfection, Coco reminded the world that greatness isn't built from flawless moments. It's built from messy ones, from mistakes, from doubt, from the courage to rebuild. Coco Gauff didn't just survive a season of double faults. She transformed it into the most powerful chapter of her career. And now, as the 2027 season looms, one thing is undeniable. Coco Gauff is coming, and the world has no idea how strong she's about to be. Asterisk, asterisk. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.